Hey, I was starting to think nobody was gonna show up. Hey, honey. So, how you doing? So, what I was wondering is, with the videos, is it something that you guys want to see? Because I get a lot of requests for videos, and I do them, and then I do videos that I don't get requests for. But the same thing is pretty much happening that happened last year. During the holidays, the videos do really good. They still don't make the 10%. Um, but I don't wig out about that. But like I noticed like over the last I guess just finish eating this salad, y'all. Um what I noticed over the last couple of hey Black Beauty. What I've noticed over the last couple of weeks is that the views the views have gone down probably over the last 3 weeks. The views on the channel have gone down again. And I know people were saying, well, be more consistent. And I have been very consistent with the channel. And if I don't post on a certain day, I do come on live. So I know that it's not because I'm not being consistent, because I post every Tuesday, every other Thursday. Sometimes I don't post, but I let you guys know that you will always have a video on Tuesday and Saturday. Those are the days that you definitely will have a video. But I just noticed that the views are going down again. And it's a little concerning to me because I really don't know what my audience wants. And the truth is that the channel I've I used to do a lot of different stuff on the channel, but I have geared the channel towards like food or I know some people said they wanted to see like a couple of vlogs. So I did do a vlog. It did okay. The channel is supposed to be a cooking channel where I do live cooking shows. I've specified live cooking shows. I've specified recorded tutorials, and I also um, do mukbangs. So everything that I say that's supposed to be on the channel is on the channel. Um, but it doesn't seem to be working. People say they want to see more mukbangs. So instead of doing 2 cooking shows a week, I do a regular show and then I do a mukbang. And then, Saturday is kind of an option. I mean, Thursday is most of the time when I do like a live show. So I'm kind of confused because if I put up videos that you guys say y'all want and y'all don't watch them, then how am I supposed to know? At one point, people were saying we want more baking videos, so I stopped doing like cooking. Well, this is the cooking channel, so this channel is the cooking channel. I don't do makeup over here anymore. Um, I don't cater every week. I can't do catering videos if I don't have catering jobs. Um, and when I do have jobs or certain things going on, I do videos on those. So I can't do videos when I don't have catering jobs. That would be very wasteful. I mean, in a sense, because that's a lot of money. Oh, I enjoy the input. That's why I'm asking, because people said they wanted to see the makeup channel and they wanted a makeup channel, so I did a makeup channel, and I was doing videos over there, and I still didn't get any views on the videos. So I did a makeup channel to piggyback off of this channel because people wanted to see makeup, and I did a couple of makeup, I did a couple of hair, but like only 25 people went over there to see that. So I can't keep creating channels and then not want nobody is watching them, because to run one channel takes a lot of maintenance. So is it you guys don't want to see the cooking channel? Y'all don't want to see me cooking and preparing. But see, that's what I'm doing. Like when I do the live shows and the cooking shows, everybody they don't watch them. It's like my audience is split. Some of you guys will watch a mukbang, and then some of you guys will watch a cooking channel. So if I take away the mukbangs, then I lose half of my supporters. And if I take away the cooking channel, then it's getting confusing. I don't know what you guys want, and even when I use the um even when I take surveys and I use the community tab to see what you guys want on the channel, I still don't get it. Well, see, that's the point. Like, I want to keep doing the channel, but I have 7,000 subscribers now, right? And I'm trying to see, like, where are all the subscribers coming from, and then I'm not even hitting um because for a video to be considered successful and for YouTube to share the video, it needs to make at least 10% views or higher. So, when I was at 5,000 subscribers, I wasn't even hitting 200 views on a video. So I was really supposed to be hitting anywhere from between 470 to 500. So I'm not getting the reason YouTube is not sharing the videos as much, unless people put in like a specific recipe and then my video will pop up if it has enough views, is because I have people subscribe to the channel who are not watching. So I'm almost to the point to where um I don't know what to do, because the truth is when I had less subscribers, I got more views. So when I had 2,000 subscribers, some of my videos were hitting like 5, 4, 600, which was way over the 10%. So the channel was doing what it needed to do. Now I don't know if it's YouTube just not sharing my videos, or just um because I have a number of I have an audience that is not watching. Um, I don't know if people are just not getting my videos. And most of the videos that come out on Tuesday, I premiere them. I put them on premiere because they said that that's supposed to work with getting the videos out. But then I don't have anybody. I'm not gonna say I don't have anybody, because I have about 10 or 15 of you guys who are very loyal, who come to all of the premieres that I put out. And I'm not saying that I'm not thankful for that, because I'm very grateful and I enjoy interacting with you guys in the section doing the premiere. But I'm just kind of like lost as to what you guys want to see, because there is no channel without y'all. There's no channel without the subscribers. And as much as people want to say, you have to do what makes you happy on YouTube. Well, you can do what makes you happy on YouTube, in which everything that I do on the channel is something that makes me happy. But I think YouTube, what people don't understand, YouTube is like customer service. Whatever you guys ask for and want, it's up to us to give it to you guys. Because if we don't, then you don't watch. So YouTube is big customer service, and I like to think like, is my customer service skills off? Am I not giving my subscribers what they want? Because I'll have subscribers who are very loyal and then they just disappear. And a lot of times, if they like follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I don't like to hound them, but sometimes I know that people have things going on in their life, and there have been subscribers, and when I don't see them for a while, if I'm friends with them on Facebook or Instagram, I'm not hounding them for the views, but I do get legitimately concerned and will seek them out to see if they're okay. Because I value y'all. But I just get a little confused, because I don't know what else to do. YouTube takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of energy. And I don't think people realize like how much it takes to run a YouTube channel. No, and it's not about the trying to make a whole bunch of money. Because when I started YouTube, I didn't start it for the money. I started it because I was looking for something to fill my time, and to do when my husband was deployed. That would keep me from being super, super depressed about not being able to find work. And when I found out, okay, you can make money, I started to look at it, okay, well, maybe I can use this as a way to promote myself as far as catering and cake decorating and doing stuff like that. And whatever money I make, I'll just invest it back into the channel. And that's what I do. When I have periods where there's a lot, I'm not going to say a lot, because usually the most I've ever gotten from YouTube in 1 month was like $200. Some months, I went for about 6 months with nothing from Google AdSense. But and see, that's what I've done. I've changed the way I do my thumbnails. Used to, I would put me in the thumbnail, because when I first started, I wouldn't put myself in the thumbnail, but I would just put the dishes. But then people didn't respond to that, so I started putting myself in. Everything I've done basically everything I've done is because of the reaction that I get with certain videos. Because you have to look at your analytics, you have to see what people don't like and don't like. So when I started putting myself in the thumbnails, I noticed that the that drew more people in, and then after a while, I started to notice that, let's try something else to see what will work. So I took myself out of the thumbnails, and that's when I really started focusing on the um the aesthetics of like the pictures. And then that worked for a while, but then now it's not working. So I find myself every couple of months switching something up, just seeing on what works. So, and that's why you guys have not been seeing me in any of the thumbnails, um, in some of the videos. It's because I started to realize, okay, they don't want to really see me. They want to just see the thumbnails. So I got a lot of complaints that the videos were too long. So I started to look for more recipes that will be easy, that wouldn't take as long to do, or if a video takes too long, I break it up. Because some of my old videos, the videos are designed for teaching. It's for entertainment, but it's really to teach. Like, I love to entertain and make y'all laugh, but it's really designed to teach. So I feel like when I give you guys a video, I want you, if you decide to make the dish, I want you guys to be able to go back to certain points in the video and be like, okay, this is what I need to do. Because I feel like it's easier to teach people to cook. YouTube for me was a teaching, like for me, it's a teaching thing. And I think maybe what I need to do is I'm probably should start looking at websites that are just designed to teach. Like I've looked at one called Teachable. I wish I could. If I could afford to do that, I really would. I've even looked at like other YouTubers who promote other channels on their platforms, like bigger channels. But y'all, sometimes they want $300, $400, and there's times where I have a lot of money coming in myself from jobs, but it gets eaten up when it comes to like personal issues, like my sister. I help my sister a lot. So for me to just, I help both of my sisters a lot. For me to just take that money, um, and to give it to somebody to promote my channel, and I'm not even sure if they're gonna promote my channel right because I see how they promote other people's channels. I feel like that's money I'm taking away from my family. Um, that's enough. I try to put the camera as close as possible, but it's awkward in my kitchen. Like I have this big counter. Well, let me finish the first question. I would love to find somebody to promote my channel and to help me grow my channel, but it's really expensive. And I have consulted with people, and they want sometimes $300, $400. Sometimes they want $1,000. And these are YouTubers who always say how they want to help YouTubers, other YouTubers, but I'm not expecting them to do it for free. But you know, the fees that they charge, and I can't afford those. I'm not making them those kind of coins. The amount that they charge is crazy. And when you try to get into the courses, you know, it's even more expensive. People are just not giving away information on how to grow a YouTube channel, and everything that I've learned to get the channel to 7,000 subscribers is just basically me doing a lot of research, a lot of work, looking at the algorithms, looking at what videos y'all like, and it gets crazy. I look at trends of what people are flocking to on YouTube, and if you see a video and it's got like 400 or 500 views, that's usually because I've looked at what is trending food wise on YouTube, and then I do that. But a lot of the times, what is trending is usually done. Yeah, I know a lot of people say use clickbait, but this is my thing. Clickbait only works for like vlogs. And a lot of time people get turned off by clickbait. And if a lot of people do clickbait and they put like little stuff in the vlog that really don't have nothing to do. It's like a 5-second thing. And it's kind of like over with. So and then it's kind of like over with, and a lot of times it turns off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I click on the video and I feel like it's clickbait, I don't stay and watch the whole video because I feel like it's being dishonest, and I don't ever want to sell you guys something that I know is not right. Yeah, I know they would love it, but it's still like I told myself when I started YouTube and I started doing things that I wanted to do things the right way. I'd rather struggle and do things the right way than to do things that I feel like are misleading. Like, clickbait is basically when you put something in the title of the video that happens like for a second, or it just something that is basically not what's really going on in the video. You just talk about something, and a lot of YouTubers use it. Um, so it really does kind of like hurt the channel to me. So I blocked him. So it's like, I don't like it, and I try to do everything as honest as possible. Like, y'all, I talk about how I don't really get a lot of sponsors and stuff, or a lot of companies working with me because the company, and I could take, I mean, I've had a few that were willing to pay me, but the reason I didn't promote the product or do anything with the product, because one, it didn't pertain to cooking, and I see a lot of people, they put things on their channel that don't have anything to do with their channel just to have a sponsor. I don't want to just be sponsored, and then be selling y'all something that I would never use. And it just to me it's wrong. And I don't want to do that to y'all. Today looks like a day that we're having trolls, y'all. So I'm just going to keep blocking them. They're gonna keep coming back, but that's fine. I don't give a damn about what's going on with the news or nothing right now. I watch the news in the morning and that's it. So whoever these trolls are, you're just gonna keep getting deleted. So just keep on doing what you're doing. So yeah, I don't want to use clickbait. I don't really deal with a lot of companies that promote, and usually they would never promote to a bigger YouTuber. They seek out small YouTubers and they try to pay you like peanuts. When really, when you're doing promotions on YouTube, you should be paid. And this is how you guys know I've done my research. You should be paid $100 for each 1,000 subscribers you have. And what a lot of these, thank you. What a lot of these small YouTubers do to get these things is that they sell, I feel like they settle and they just do whatever companies want them to do for $200 or $300. And I'm not doing it. First of all, if I do a promoted video on my channel, I want to be paid what my channel is worth. And they do look at views. So if they don't see that your channel is getting a lot of views, they don't want to pay you. They want to pay you peanuts, and then they want to overwork you. So that's the reason why you guys don't see me promoting anything on the channel. And a lot of the times it don't be stuff that you guys will want to see. Like I had this one company that hounded me about dry brushing. I don't dry brush. And if you know what dry brushing is basically you take these brushes and you rub them on your skin before you get in the shower, and it's supposed to, help with cellulite. Why would I promote dry brushing on a cooking channel? Now, on the beauty channel, that would be something different, but I don't even use it because I'm an African American woman. Well, I'm, a whole bunch of stuff, but dry brushing is not something that is really going to help me. So there would be no reason for me to promote that product on my channel because I don't use dry brushing. And I don't know a lot of people who use it. So I wouldn't promote it. And then I had another company that wanted me to promote charger gadgets. I'm not a tech channel. There's no reason for me to be promoting, tech gadgets on my channel because that's not what my channel is about. My channel is based on food and things around food. So in a sense, yes, am I using integrity when I'm trying to find sponsors for the channel or when people make me offers? Yes, I'm trying to do what is right. Has it probably like hurt what I can earn on YouTube? Yeah, because once you get one sponsor and other sponsors see how you handle it, then it draws other people to you. But I haven't found a sponsor that was worthy of selling to y'all. Like, I'm not going to just sell y'all something so that I can, maybe get other people to come over because they see a product that also helps grow your channel, or just so that I can make some money. I'm not rich by any means, but I'm not struggling so bad that I want to lie to the people who support me. And I'm just not willing to do that to y'all. That's what it is. I'm just not willing to sell y'all a bunch of BS because I feel like, yes, my audience is small and my videos don't get a lot of views, but what I do know is that every video eventually makes it to 200 and 250, even if it's a week later. So I know that out of my 7,000 subscribers, I have at least anywhere from 200 to 300 people who are very loyal to the channel. And I don't want to, even if everybody is not like, oh, okay, we got to watch BAM. I don't want to sell the people who are here with me all the time. I don't want to sell y'all some crap. And I don't want to jeopardize my integrity here on YouTube because I don't know how YouTube is going to play out. So you're welcome. So that's why you guys don't see me promoting anything, because there's nothing to promote that is going to help y'all. It will probably be taking y'all money. How you doing, honey? So that's my problem. No, I haven't collabed with any YouTubers. I'm in a group called Real Women of YouTube, and they do a lot of collabs. But my thing is, I'm not going to collab. There's not a lot of cooking channels over there, for one. I'm not going to collab with a random page or a person that I haven't sat down and talked to or we've communicated just so that I can do a collab to gain subscribers. I'm not going to do that. If I'm going to collab with somebody, I want it to be with somebody who has the same focus for their channel that I have for my channel, and somebody who is going in the same direction and who they don't have to have the same amount of subscribers, but I don't want it to be with somebody who have 500 subscribers, and I don't want it to be with somebody who got 20 or 50,000. I want somebody to be within 200, give or take, of 2,000, give or take, of me. Because then I feel like we can help each other, and then it could be a partnership that's ongoing. I don't just want to collab with somebody and then they make a whole bunch of subscribers off me and it's only beneficial for them. Or if I collab with them and I take a whole bunch of subscribers that come over and they don't grow anything. I feel like when you do collabs, it should be what's in the best of both people who's doing the collab, not just what's in the best interest of one person. And my husband was saying, you're trying to do things the right way, and that's probably why you're having such a hard time. Because I find, like, when you try to stay above and do stuff, it's really hard, y'all. It's really hard. Like, I could have done some shady stuff over the last 3 years to grow my channel at like more speed, but I have a conflict with that. I don't like dirty business practices. That's just not who I am. And yeah, does it hurt the channel or what I'm trying to do? It does, but I want to be able to sleep at night. I want to be able to sleep at night, and I don't want people to feel cheated or misled. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because it's enough of that on YouTube to go around. I don't need to be a part of it because it's enough out there already. So I don't want to join the club. I want to keep doing stuff the right way. But it is hard, because like I said, it's some people that I started on YouTube with that have, our channels were both, similar or some not different. And they have already surpassed me. I know one young lady, she has a makeup channel. She's almost at 500,000 subscribers, but she does makeup and people are more interested in beauty. So I can't compare my growth to her growth because she has a beauty channel. I hope things will work out. I try to stay positive, but y'all, it's a struggle. It is a struggle. It is a struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And I don't get into YouTube drama. Actually, I'm about to shoot 2 videos now. That's why I'm getting ready. Hey, honey. It's a struggle because, people do some shady stuff on here. I mean, I'm just being real, and you just, if I do decide at some point to take a break from YouTube or to walk away from it, yeah, I mean, I remember the YouTuber Auntie Fee. And yeah, sometimes when you are trying to do the right things the right way, it does happen. But the thing about Auntie Fee is that she was genuinely herself. And I don't know if you guys have seen the video on my channel about me talking about why I started YouTube and what brought me to YouTube. But that's who actually brought me into YouTube was Auntie Fee. I was on Facebook one night and I was being nosy and I stumbled across one of her on the Steve Harvey show, and I had seen her on the is it Jimmy Kimmel? It's one of those shows. I had seen her on there and I thought she was funny. And then I saw her on, the little Steve Harvey clip, and I found her on YouTube where it linked it. And I watched her all night. And I was like, well, I can cook. This is what I went to school for. This is something I can do. And I'm going to try it. So if I would have never found Auntie Fee video, I honestly would not be sitting here in front of y'all. Because she was really the inspiration to start my channel now. Even though Auntie Fee and I talked about Soul for Tea in that video too, because that's around the time I found her. I found her first video when she cooked like a big dinner. Even though those women are the inspiration behind me starting my channel, I didn't take what they were doing and try to package it as mine. Yes, they were the inspiration behind my channel, but I wanted my channel to be me. And that's just what it is. They were the inspiration. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I just came up with the idea to start YouTube. No, there was, watching that video, staying up all night. I tell y'all, I started watching it like 10 o'clock at night, and it was 6 o'clock in the morning when I finished and I realized it was time for my husband to get ready, to go out of the house for PT. I watched her all day. I watched her all night. I stumbled across Nerdy Nummy, and that's how I got the inspiration to start my YouTube channel. And after I realized that I wanted to do a YouTube channel, I said, well, this will be something that'll keep me busy. Hey, honey, while my husband is deployed, because like I said in that video, I could not find a job, because they weren't hiring. Like, they were hiring, they just weren't hiring no sisters. They wasn't hiring no brown folks out there where I was living. So I just wanted something to keep myself busy, and that's when YouTube started. So before I even put up my first video, I recorded about 3, 4, maybe 5 videos, and I didn't like them. So I didn't actually put up a video until I started my channel probably like in June or something. I have to look, but I didn't put up a video until I think like November. I want to say November. So I spent a lot of time watching other YouTubers, like how they did the camera and stuff and just different things. And then I realized that a lot of cooking channels, they have people to hold cameras, but I didn't have that. I was living out in Kansas by myself. My husband was deployed, so I had to do what I had to do if I wanted to start the channel. And that's what I did. Good morning. And that's how I got started. And once I realized that people couldn't really see what was going on, because at first, if you look at, well, I do put mukbangs up on the channel too. Every Saturday almost is a mukbang. So, I played around and I got what I thought was a formula that I liked. And that's kind of what I went with. But, that's how I got started. YouTube was, it was, give me 1 second, y'all. It was, it was a way to kind of like, keep myself busy and not to get depressed when I started. And to also, I have always loved teaching people how to cook. And at that time, before I started YouTube, what I was doing is I had a friend who was living there. Her husband was also deployed too. She wanted cooking lessons. So I started giving her lessons, and I gave her private lessons, and then I started giving other spouses private lessons. And then I started getting paid. And then I was like, there's a lot of people who would like cooking lessons, especially in the military community. So the page was originally supposed to, kind of help like spouses and other people who wanted to learn how to cook. I didn't think it would get to where it is. Mukbangs are weird to you? Yeah, some people like them and some people don't. I like mukbangs because I feel like it's a time for me to connect with y'all and pretty much tell y'all what's been going on, because, throughout the week, I usually let y'all know where I've been, what's been going on. So that's the reason I like the mukbangs. And that's most of the time when I can get like a good story time in or something. Because I like doing story time. I used to go live and do mukbangs, but then it actually hurt the channel because I would be on there so long. So I had to stop doing that. But I used to do what they call Sunday night mukbangs. And it's just, I would sit there on Sunday, have my Sunday dinner, and just talk about what's been going on, what videos are going to be done that week. And I used to do that. But then, my minutes went up. And then when I would do a regular video, YouTube would say, okay, well, you didn't get many watchers on it. It was just crazy, y'all. So now when I go live, y'all see I don't go live for as long because it kind of does hurt the channel. It is really crazy. It's crazy. Like, you just can't do certain things because everything hurts the channel. That's, YouTube, like, I feel like the people who've gotten it, they've really, like, tuned in and got it, but yo, it's not like people think at all. And that's how I kind of got into like doing my makeup very elaborate, because in my first videos where I started showing my face, because used to I would just show my face in the beginning of the video. I didn't have lights or anything, but I found that I would look a little washed out. Now I always did. I've always worn makeup, but not to the extent to how I started wearing it on YouTube. Like on days I got videos to do, I really take my time, as y'all can see, to do my makeup, because, and it's not to change my features, it's just so that it picks up different, you know. And I understand, my videos probably would have better quality, so that's why y'all see the side camera. I feel like it gives y'all a better view. Sometimes it's off, sometimes it works perfect, but I literally don't have anybody in my house during the day to shoot videos with me. And I thought about hiring somebody, but guess what? That costs money. And I'm not rich. I shop on a budget. The most expensive thing I own in my life is pearls that my husband, has given me, and my wedding band. And I don't like. I'm not an expensive girl. Do I like expensive things? Was there a point in my life where I would just buy whatever I wanted and splurge? Yes, I had a really good job and I was single, but I'm a married woman and I got things to do, and I just can't see myself splurging or spending a lot of money on something that I don't know if the event, because it's going to pay back off. Um, so yeah, it's hard sometimes, y'all. It really is. It's really hard, you know, because sometimes people have this preconceived notion that everybody on YouTube is getting a coin, and everybody on YouTube ain't getting a coin. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and feed y'all like this lavish lifestyle like some people feed. Um, and I see smaller YouTubers, and maybe some of them they have jobs. I have spent money to make money on YouTube. The camera, the lights. I have more lights in my kitchen than most YouTubers. And I'm not being funny, but I know YouTubers who have less viewers who don't have half of the equipment that I have. They don't have half of it. And I wonder, like, they didn't invest in a lot of equipment, but they still have more subscribers than me. I'm doing fine. Um, but necessarily spending a lot of money is not going to get you more views. It's not, you know, it's not. My whole kitchen is. I don't know if y'all have ever seen like all this stuff y'all saying. I have done. I've done it. I've spent money on equipment. Um, I bought a ring light last year, and I don't have a cheap ring light. I have a monitor so that I can see myself when I'm shooting in the kitchen. I have two box lights, two umbrella lights, and this. Um, I buy plates. I decorate my kitchen so that it looks appealing on camera more now. Because at first I didn't even have no curtains up. I just would decorate the window. But then I started to look at it. I was like, maybe if I put curtains and some flowers and some stuff up there, that'll kind of like, you know, change change some things up. So I do try to do things to um to bring the channel out. Now as far as how I film, it's nothing I can do because like I said, it's just me. And if I film only when the days my husband at home, you guys won't get videos because he's not at home very often because he works a lot. I'm not making excuses, but I have done everything that I can think of, and I mean, I've tried to do the backdrop. People said they wanted to, in my apartment, there was no backdrop. It was just the refrigerator and the cabinets. People didn't like that. So when we were actually looking for homes, we looked off. When we got here, I told my husband, I said, I really want a kitchen that's going to look good on camera. And he said, okay, we'll do that. We looked off posts. I found a few nice kitchens, but it wasn't nothing that I thought would look like a cooking show. So when we came on base and started looking at homes, when we came into this house, the kitchen was perfect. I don't know any high schoolers, y'all. I do volunteer at with my husband sometimes to teach like suicide prevention with the high schools, but I don't really know high school kids around here. And I don't know how their parents would feel about them coming into my home and shooting a video, because I know sometimes my stuff is a little spicy, and I don't like people's children in my home, especially if I don't have a relationship with the parent, because I feel like that puts me at risk, that puts my husband at risk. And that's why I have thought about like hiring some teenagers to come in. But y'all, this is the way things are going now. People can get mad at you and say anything. And I don't know if any of you guys, like I think maybe 2 or 3 of you guys out of the whole channel have seen my husband. But my husband is very handsome, and young girls love him. Okay, young girls love him, and sometimes he even has problems with his soldiers, trying to be in his space. So you have to be aware of stuff like that. I trust my husband, but you never know. Like some people will straight up lie on you if you don't give them what they want or give them the attention. So, we have to be aware. I have to be aware of stuff like that. Um, because some of these young girls, they be having ulterior motive. And I'm not saying that my husband's gonna do anything, but you don't know. You don't know. Or these little young guys, you don't know, honey. These kids is a trip these days. Like, you know, because even when we give like, and we do it together, when we give like the little suicide prevention course, honey, y'all ought to see the way the little girls in high school, 9th and 10th grade, how they ogle my husband. I was like, whoa. So honey, these kids ain't no joke. Let me tell you. One of them was like, she didn't see me walking up behind. She was like, yo, did y'all see him? He is so fine. Like, oh. And she like women and she like guys. And this was like at the local high school. And she was like, I take them both down. And I just walked on by. Like, yo, these kids these days, y'all, like, I would have never been that bold to say I'd take them both down. She was going to take us both down, honey. I told my husband, I said, you better watch yourself. Yes, at the high school, honey. These kids ain't no joke these days, okay? So you just got to be careful. I've looked at like some like I looked at the college kids to see, like, I just had to clean it up a little bit, y'all. These kids is crazy. I told my husband, I said, next time I won't wear a pencil skirt. When we go back to the school, honey. Even the little boys, they was flirting. Like the little high school boys was flirting. Like flirting. I mean, they got game. Like, And then some of these little boys around here, they like I say a lot of them was like seniors getting ready to graduate. They look like grown men. They got bass. Honey, you got to be careful these days. These kids will get you caught up. Go home and tell their mama some shit that ain't happening. And then we both in the courthouse singing out and got locked up. And two, what is it? We don't live, I think another thing that hurts me, we live in the middle of nowhere. We live in the middle of nowhere. And I don't know. I don't personally, um, I don't personally know any other YouTubers. I really don't. I don't know any other YouTubers personally. So most of the time when you see YouTubers who do really well, they live in cities where there are other YouTubers that they can, kind of get to know and collab with, or they can like bounce ideas off of people. Honey, ain't no other YouTubers here on Fort Roker. I don't even know any in the Dalton area. Now I do know like there are some in like um Birmingham. There's another small YouTuber in Mobile, but she's like makeup channel. Um but like I said, we on two totally different spectrums. Like I can't really help her because she's makeup. I can tell her certain things that I know, but like we have two totally different audience. So you know what, every time I do a chicken wing video, it gets good views. I'm not gonna even lie. That lemon pepper chicken video got good views. Um I do hot wings a lot. I've done two wing videos. And they did really good. But I don't eat hot wings like that. Like y'all probably wondering, like, okay, so I'll just say this. When I started YouTube, I was a little depressed and I had gained a lot of weight. And I had got up to whew, about 220 when I was starting out on YouTube. That's a big girl. I was a big girl. And it was bad. So I kind of like had to lose some weight for health reasons. And I have been struggling to get back down to like one. When I got married, I think I was like 165. And being in Kansas, I had a lot of problems. So once I got down to like 200, I was okay. And then I stayed steady at like 297. I mean, 197 for a while. And then I know you guys have seen recently that I've lost weight. Well, I have lost weight. I've lost about 12 pounds. But I need to get down to 150 in order to be a healthy weight to have a baby. So that's why I do my videos on certain days and then I don't have to worry about dealing with food for the rest of the month. And that's also helped me to stay up on my videos. But y'all, if I cook all the stuff for the channel, I'll be big as a house. I'll be huge. Y'all don't understand. Like, I will be huge, honey. Y'all will be like, damn, you done got big, you know. And y'all won't be nice about it either. Just to relate with, I do drink on camera sometimes. I don't do it a lot. Make small amounts. Yeah, I could do that. But I don't really drink on camera that much because y'all, I'm from Mobile, honey, and my ratchet is not everybody ratchet, okay? So that's why I don't drink on camera, cause honey, let me tell you, I get to talking, I start talking shit, and people be like, "Whoa, bam!" Don't eat it, look at it for the while. I might have to try that. Cause I used to drink my favorite drink on camera all the time. See, I have to be less ratchet because of the job my husband does. And, you know, I have to also watch how I conduct myself. Because I don't want to be an embarrassment. I know it's what people like, but then too, I'm not a ratchet person, y'all. So me being too ratchet would not me being true to myself. I'm just being honest because I have, I mean, I'm being myself. I actually, yeah, that helps. I know. I actually, um, I'm being myself on camera. Like I'm loud, I'm crazy. And I have a lot of people who, when they meet me in person, they be like, "Oh my God, you seem so quiet," and I be like, "Really? You don't know, honey." But I deal with a lot of people, and when they might watch my videos, and then they'll meet me in person. They'll be like, "Oh my God, you're not anything like, in person." So y'all get to meet me being me all the time. You know, when I'm out in public or if you run across me, I'm usually a lot more, quiet. Like people be like, she was a Stefford wife. That's what they refer to me as. No, no, no. I'm more like Martha Stewart in public, honey. Okay. Y'all get me, y'all get Tay, y'all get Bam, y'all get the person that my family is used to seeing and my friends. Like when I'm out in public, people think like, you know, she has so much manners. She's so, quiet and demure, but they don't even understand, honey. Like y'all get the full show. So a lot of times, like with my husband coworkers, when they tune in to watch the videos, they be like, "Oh my God, like I enjoyed your video." They was like, "Why aren't you like that all the time?" And I'm like, "Cause you just can't walk out your house talking loud and singing and dancing. Cause that's how I am at home. But if y'all was to see me in public, y'all would be like, "Oh, she's so quiet. She's like 5 foot." But really, I have a big mouth and a big personality, but I can't be like that when I'm standing in front of a commander or a sergeant major. I can't do that. So that's why I'm a little bit more demure and quiet at home. But honey, y'all get the full bam. Now Ratchet Bam comes when she's ready to fight. When I take off my earrings and I'm like, "Bitch, I'm gonna beat you up." That's Ratchet Bam. Like she ain't nobody. She ain't my friend. But I'm not like that all the time. But y'all get the real Bam. Y'all get Tay. Y'all get what my family get. But when I'm out, like when people meet me, like when I run into subscribers, it's like, "Oh my God, you just seem so quiet and soft spoken." And it's because I'm in public. I can't show my ass in public. I could, and I have, but I am being myself. If you some of y'all haven't. I only have a few of y'all who've been around since the beginning of the channel, and if y'all don't believe me, kind of like go back and watch the old videos. Like I used to wear shirts up to here. I used to wear like awkward looking hair, like because my chest was so big. I used to just be really the first year I was on YouTube, I was really conservative. I didn't tell any jokes. I didn't do anything. I didn't move around. That's not my first video. That's probably later. That's probably when we moved here, because we didn't really get a grill until we moved here. Um, I'm talking about like when I started. See, people don't realize I've been on YouTube for 3 years. I have over 300 videos. I have over 300 videos. And I'm talking about you got to go all the way back to when the channel started. Like, and I wasn't being myself. And I find that like when I started dressing how I usually dress, doing my makeup how I like to, and wearing my big hair on camera, that's when my channel started to grow. And then when we got here last year, yeah, because this year make 2 years. This may be two. But when we first got here, I really started to be myself. And that's when the channel really started to grow. Well, this is Bam with family and friends and with y'all. But when I'm out and I'm conducting business, I'm more quiet. I'm very aware. I'm very kind of, I don't want to say regal in a sense, but I'm very aware of what I'm saying and doing because I don't want to be an embarrassment to myself or to my husband. People don't realize like it's not easy being a military wife, and you have some wives who just don't care how they look or how they like carry themselves. But for me, I understand, and that's because I grew up with my grandfather and my grandmother. That like I'm a reflection of my husband, and even before I got married, I have a way that I want people to see me. Like I feel like everybody should have their in-house person and then who they are when they're outside conducting business. And if you guys were to meet me in a business setting or we work together, you would get Octavia, the professional person. Now, honey, if it's 5 o'clock and we off work and we're going to get drinks, this is what you're going to get. But if we're conducting businesses and we're in a business setting, then I need to be professional. And a lot of times, that's just what it is. I mean, that's how you have to. Some people call it code switching, but that's how it has to be because sometimes I feel like people have a misconception of what they think black people should carry themselves or what they should look like or how they should act. And they usually, the perception that they have is not very good. And I don't want to feed into that stereotype, but I'm not trying to change myself either. But when I'm out conducting business and I'm working or I'm doing catered events or I'm doing something that relates to my husband's job, I conduct myself in a manner that is respectful. And that gives me yeah, that's just a southern thing. Like you said, that gives me weight. Like my name holds weight on this base. And to the point to where, because how I conduct myself, like the people on base, they understand that I'm doing YouTube and this is how I conduct my YouTube channel, but they know that I'm a very professional person. Like the other night we had a town hall meeting and they had the panel. They had the CG, the colonel, lieutenant colonel. They had everybody on the stage. And when I was sitting in the back, I was like, all the way in the back, like Carly B say to the bitches in the back. I was in the back of the town hall. And they were talking, they've been having a lot of problems with housing on bases not being taken care of. And they've had a couple of problems with our housing. And I just happened to be on a first name basis with the commander, like the garrison commander. That's like a general and the 1-star. I'm on a first name basis with them because how I conduct myself and the things that I do here on base. So when I stood up and said, "Hey, this is Mrs. Larry," I'm not gonna say all my nine. They took a notice and they set up and they was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I talked to them about like we have a big red ant problem. And the people were saying when I said my name and I stood up, You know, yeah. Um, they took notice, honey. My name holds weight because the next morning they was on base. They had the maintenance people out on base spraying for red ants, trying to get rid of the red ants. Um, yeah, yeah, that's it. That's how it is. You know, I have to conduct myself in a certain way. And y'all, they was out yesterday morning trying to get rid of these fucking dead ants on posts because my name carry weight. And it's not because I do YouTube or anything. It's because of how I conduct myself with the people on this installation and how I talk to people and how I interact with people. Um, I don't talk about a lot of stuff that I do, but I'm big. I'm involved. I'm involved in the community here on base. Um, and I don't talk about it because I don't think y'all want to hear about the struggles of a military wife. But my name holds a little weight here. You know, people know who I am, and it's all because how I conduct myself. I cannot walk into the Garrison Chocolate office with some cupcakes and be like, "What's up, yo? This is Bam. I'm in the house. Shake it left, shake it right." I can't walk in there like that. Even though that's what be going on in my head. Like, "Ooh, y'all, how y'all doing? Ooh." You know, I can't walk into a commander's office like that. They're gonna be like, "What the hell is wrong with this lady?" You know, but I can, nevertheless, I can get on the calendar and walk in the office. But I can't do that. And that's how I have to conduct myself. And they have a lot of respect for me. You know, but yo, he had the maintenance around when I was walking to the gym yesterday. They had the trucks ran for them fucking ants. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the ant under control. And even my neighbor was like, "Well, my husband said you stood up and spoke." And she was like, "You know, people were paying attention." Yeah, because they know my name. But here's how I conduct myself. I'm a very professional person when I need to be. But I like to have fun. And they only get to see me 10% of the time. Because the 90% of the time, honey, my husband wants to throw away my whole mouth. He be like, "Babe, you can't say that." He'll cringe a little bit. I'm gonna stop lying. He cringe a whole lot of it. He don't know what's gonna come out my mouth. And it's been times that other people have tried me. Spouses have tried me. Yes, it's been times where they have tried me, and he has just wanted to crawl in a hole because he didn't know what my reaction gonna be. Like sometimes, y'all, I don't let them have it, but my husband be so proud of me. He have to take me and buy me something because he already know I could have just read that bitch for filth. But I don't do it because I never cause a scene at my husband's job. But could I? Oh, definitely. But it's all in how you conduct yourself. Cause he know what he got. He know I'm crazy. And my husband is the total opposite of me, y'all. He's the total opposite. When I say my husband's the total opposite of me, he's the total opposite of me. So y'all, he be about to like come out his skin when I be about to have a moment. He want to go hide in a hole. But I don't do that to him because I know that's not his style. Now, when they say opposites attract, they right. Because my husband is so the opposite of me. He is the opposite. Absolutely. He is the opposite. Absolutely opposite. When they say opposites attract, they not lying. Because we are opposite. He will handle things in a very polite, absolute Southern Bayberry gentleman way. And me, honey, I'm not gonna do that because he's from North Carolina. And he's very demure. And he's very proper. And he has the most sexiest accent. Like he got that Andy Taylor type accent. And y'all, yes, he's black. Um, and women love to listen to him talk. Like, I'm gonna have to let y'all hear his voice one day. But he's very gentleman-like. He's very southern. But he like crazy. Cause I don't know what he was thinking when he married me. But he like it. No, I'm not a circus clown. I'm doing my makeup. Is your mammy a circus clown? See, you had that coming. I'm gonna be good today. But yeah, my husband is the total opposite. Yeah, he a troll. His mama probably should have swallowed him. I'm gonna stop being bad, y'all. I'm gonna stop. I don't know where these trolls are coming from today, but I got time, honey. Um, but yeah, my husband is the opposite of me. We're so opposite. It's like night and day. So I try to behave, but I'm not guaranteed. But I do behave when I'm at his job and at events. I do behave. It's really hard. Um, cause sometimes they be trying my gangster. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes, but when I do go to events, honey, I make sure my hair is done. I would never wear eyeshadow like this to an event. I usually this is, on my um day I don't have nothing to do. If I'm going somewhere and I'm hanging with like I'm going with my family, if I'm going out shopping and it's just me or YouTube, but my makeup does not look like this when I go to an event. I always wear neutral colors. I be cute though. My face be snatched, but I don't go like with a bold face. I just, I carry myself in a different way. And some people say, well, you're not being yourself. Well, I am being myself. I'm doing what is supposed to be. It's called adulting. I'm adulting when I'm taking care of stuff when it pertains to my husband's job. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of spouses who don't like me. Yeah, I'm correcting my spots. Um, I wish Fashion Nova stopped sending me these damn coupons. I can't afford y'all this month. I done bought like 6 dresses. Um, and they were on sale. But yeah, um, it's called adulting. You have to be an adult sometimes. And I can't go on my husband's job acting crazy or looking like, you know, looking all extra. You know. Now, if I'm just dropping by his office and my makeup is done, that's fine. But as far as going to like an event, not me. They won't be saying, "Look at his wife." Mm-mm. I don't even, I'll go by my husband's job without makeup on. Yeah, but y'all, I don't do that. I don't go to my husband's job looking crazy. Not me. So y'all want to know what I'm using today? I'm using Becca and NARS. This is a very good combination, and it looks really good. You gotta shake the NARS up because NARS separates when you don't use it in a while. So you gotta shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So yeah, and it's a lot of wives they don't like me, you know, because I'm always volunteering. I take my husband lunch some days. Some days he come home eat lunch. Some days I take him lunch, and men talk about what they see other men do, other men get, and a lot of times his co-workers, whether they are enlisted officers, they go home and tell their wife, hey, such and such wife, she make him lunch, she bring him lunch, or she picks him up and they go to lunch, and she do this, and and they be like, well, I'm not that bitch, if you want that, you should have married your mama. That's what a lot of them. That's how a lot of them feel about me, and they have the right to feel that way, because those are their opinions. But what I do for my husband is what I choose to do for my husband. Everybody marriage ain't the same, and everybody don't treat their spouse the same. And my husband, he's good to me, But I get a lot of like, but you should have married that bitch then, kind of, That's how some of the women, they see it like, well, if you want that, that's what you should have married. But you should never. Oh man, I got my wig a little wet. You should never be like that with your husband. I'm just saying, you know, if he wants something and you can provide it, and a lot of the times they can do it, they just choose not to, then don't knock the next female for doing for what her husband, what she feels like will keep him happy. Because if he come home and he asks for dinner, he knows like on certain days he will tell me, okay, babe, you shot a video today. You cook for the last 3 or 4 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because usually I do. I don't want you to cook tonight. Let's go to dinner. And we can go to dinner. We go to a pretty nice dinner. But it's because he's giving me a break. Like, most people think I sit at home, but y'all, I don't just sit at home. I think I may be setting the standard too high. Because it's not about setting the standard, but that is the agreement that me and my husband have in our marriage. People can have arrangements and agreements in their marriage. Not saying we have like an arranged marriage or I'm stuck to do these things, but we have understanding. If I'm at home and my husband tells people, just because my wife is at home doesn't mean she's not working. Because they say your wife don't work, and he go, well, my wife is a housewife, but she works. She does her YouTube videos. She does volunteer work. She has her garden. I'm working on a couple other things. She has her catering thing that she does when she has business. He tells them, even though my wife is not working outside of the house, she still works. So he tells them that. And some people still don't see like me doing YouTube or stuff like that outside the house as work, but it is work. And he appreciates that. He knows it's not easy to get together and do a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the November blog. Well, I came on like and showed y'all a couple things. I did a whole Thanksgiving lunch for his section that he worked in. That was 30 people. That was money that we had saved to do the Thanksgiving videos. I was going to do the Thanksgiving videos anyway, and I knew that I was going to donate the food to his unit. Yeah, So, some people was like, well, she got too much time on her hand. And, it's somebody's going to always have something to say shit, okay? I think, it's all about like, if you want that kind of man, you got to be honest with the people that you're dating. When I met my husband, I had just had like a rough time. I was dealing with, not having worked in like a year for real. I had just got a little job at Kmart. I was back in school. And I told him, because at that time I was staying with my stepmom and my dad. And I was trying to rebuild and start over. Yeah, they be at the bus stop in the pajamas. Oh, my husband be so pissed when he see that. That is like his pet peeve. But yeah, yeah, this is the Real Technique one. But yeah, some of them, they do be out there like that. Like, when he see that, he be like, that's a goddamn shame. You can't even like put on some sweats or something, like that drive him crazy. Like, he don't like that. Like, I don't like I every now and then I would like, when I was single, I would wear like house shoes to the store real quick. Honey, I don't do that no more. I keep slides in the car because he ain't for them that house shoe thing. Nope, nope, nope. He don't do that. He be like, that is so inappropriate. Y'all gotta see his face, honey. Cause like that is his pet peeve. This is another beauty blender. I find that this one is good for like contouring and like for highlighting. The small one. Cause it gets like right up under the eye. Yeah, he don't like that hood rat stuff. He ain't down for it. You can have hood rat waves, but that's it. You can't take it out the house. You cannot take it out the house. But you know, like today, he know I'm doing a video, and today he has to teach. He has to teach a class. So we won't be doing lunch today. He's gonna grab lunch. I'm gonna shoot the video so by the time he gets home, the video is done. I know I look really white up in here, y'all, but I'm about to fix that. Um, so he's going to grab lunch with some of his colleagues. Now, to them, on days he grab lunch, they'd be like, "Wow, you ain't going home?" And he'd be like, "Nah, I'm not going home." They'd be like, "What?" Because to them, that's like something that just don't happen. Because he'll tell them quick, "Look, I'm finna go home. My wife can cook lunch, or I got lunch at the house." Like, he'll tell them that. But so for them, when he doesn't stay at work for lunch, it's like a phenomenon. They be like, "You not going home for lunch today?" And he'd be like, "Nah, let's go get lunch." Um, but yeah, every marriage is different, you know. And then I try to explain to people, I grew up I grew up a lot different than most of my peers. My grandmother was a housewife, and I was raised by my grandparents. I was raised to be very independent, and but to also know that it's okay to let your husband be a provider. But just because your husband is a provider does not negate your responsibilities to your house and to other things, and to still have a way to take care of yourself. That's how I was raised. So I can still go out and get a job, but my husband allows me to stay home because he says that to him is more valuable to have me at home. He sees the value in me being home because the house is taken care of, the meals are done, and I also from time to time can go out. It's not a matter of me not being able to work, because now we're in an area to where I could find more work if I needed to. But it's the situation is that I'm more valuable to him at home. At this point in his career, to have a wife who can volunteer and do stuff and help is more valuable than me going out. And it allows me to do something that I'm really passionate about. And if the channel is making money, then it supports itself. If not, then I just don't shop, or I don't take a trip, or I just don't do certain things so that I will have the money to do the videos. But to him, I'm more valuable at home, because for one, our house is taken care of. I can do things that help in the community. I help with the soldiers. I help with other families. So to him, me not having a 9 to 5, because I have the potential to make up to 4,000. I can drive an hour and or an hour and a half to work every day and make up to 3 to 4,000 as a chef, and that's a big chunk. But I want to build my own business. So this allows me to work on building my catering business, which I've been doing. and to run my YouTube channel and just to be involved in my community. So to him, I'm more valuable that way. Not to say that I would be any less valuable to him if I wanted to get a job, because if I told my husband today, hey, I want to go get a job, he would be fine with it. It wouldn't be a deal breaker at all. So it's not a big deal. Now, with me not working, is there certain things that I have to be aware of? Yes, I do have to be aware of how much I spend, because, like I said, we do help with my sister. And y'all know my sister is disabled. So, we help her, and then, we help my sister with the kids. So yeah, I do make sacrifices in that sense, but I don't mind it. And my husband knew my family dynamic. I was very honest with him about my family dynamic and what role I played in my sister's lives before we got married. So he knew that. I didn't hide anything from my husband. That's where I think a lot of people make mistakes when they get into relationships. They don't they're not forthright with everything that goes on in their life. And I, from the beginning, have always been honest with him about what's going on in my life and where I was, even to, conversations about, children, how I was raised, the things I've been through, how my mom died, my finances. I was just completely honest with him about everything. And, he said that it was the first time that a woman had just been honest with him about everything, even the good, bad, and the ugly. And that is what made him attracted to me. Because he felt like there wasn't going to be no surprises. And, some people say, well, you don't have to be that honest with some person. But I just got to the point where I felt like I ain't got shit to hide. Either they going to like it or they ain't. And the one time in my life that I was completely, open, because I never believe in lying in a relationship, but when I was completely open and I just kind of, laid it all out there on the table, honey, it worked. Because either they going to be with it or they ain't. So he was with it. And that's kind of what happened. There's no secrets. There's no secrets about the men I've dated, the men that I've dated. How many men is nothing. I ain't hide nothing. Nothing. Because I just didn't have time for it. This is what it is. This is what you're getting. And to him, it was a relief. Believe it or not. It was a relief to him. Because then he didn't have to play the guessing game. That's what he said. No, that was the dark purple burgundy combo that I put up under my eyes. So that's what it was. I just kept it real. I was very honest with him. I was honest with the two guys that I dated before him. I was very honest with them, and they couldn't handle the truth. And then, they did some things to let me know that wasn't what they wanted. I wasn't mad. Well, one of them I wanted to shoot because he played a dirty game. But I was happy because I knew that they weren't meant for me. But I gave him the same spiel I gave them. I laid it out and I left it up to him if it was something he wanted to deal with. This is the MAC Patrick Star Blush. I am blushing, y'all. I love this on dark skin women, medium skin, light skin. He did this for all the melons. But I just let it be. I figured either they was gonna accept it or they wouldn't. And men want to know the truth, believe it or not. They want to know the truth, and women want to know the truth because people like to know what they getting. And if they can't handle the truth, why would you want to be with somebody who can't handle the truth? That's how I feel. If they can't handle the truth, then I don't want to be with them, honey. Because my truth is the truth, and I have not had an easy life. I've not had an easy childhood, so I want somebody who can, This is Anastasia Berry Hill. I'm taking these two colors right here and going up under my eyes again. So yeah, why would you want to be with somebody that you can't just be honest with? Cause I ain't got time. You know. So honesty was actually what he was looking for, and I gave him all the honesty he needed, and that's what happened. And he been stuck to my ass like glue. So if you're looking for a cheap contour palette, try the it's probably upside down. This right here. The Black Radiance True Complexion. This is what I've contoured with. And then I'm gonna sculpt my nose. Cause it has like the contour, the sculpt, and the highlight. I don't really use the highlight unless I'm doing like a natural look, but because I like my highlight to look a certain way. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm looking for a liner that I can't find. Here it is. Is this it? Nutmeg. This is a black girlfriend. This liner by NYX. Nutmeg. And I find other ways to like save money. People laugh when I, put together. So they don't they don't think that I would actually be outside gardening. But the garden we have that I do, it saves us money. So, people laugh, but honey, we save we save sometimes like when the garden is in full bloom for the fall. Honey, we save like $200 a month. That's real talk. That's how much we save. We save, and that's why my husband be like, I'm not mad if you stay home. So what's this? This is by it's called An Affair, and this is by Lauren Marcier. I'm gonna put a little gloss over it. Just a little bit of gloss. I'll put a little bit of this Anastasia Beverly Hills in the center. Because I want a deep color today. A little pinky gloss. that's popping. So now I'm going to spray my face down before I put on my eyeliner and my mascara. Because sometimes when you spray it, it runs. And then I put on my highlight. But I like to put on my highlight. Like I like to let my spray sit for a second and kind of fan it in. And then I'll go in with my highlight. So this highlight palette is by Revolution, Makeup Revolution, London. Now I got it at TJ Maxx for like $5. And I really like it. So I'm going to use these 3 colors right here. Because it's not too much. But it's just enough. Take a little highlighter. I need to clean that brush. So when I need to get the color off a brush, I just use this. And then I need to just highlight my brow bone. And I'm going to use that gold color. And just blend it in. Yeah, I used to just, I was always a MAC cosmetics girl before I started YouTube. And that's all I wore was MAC. But then I started to learn that there were other brands out there. And I really started like getting into, like I said, because I wanted to make my face look good on camera. So that's how I got into makeup. But this face like this has taken years. And it used to take me longer to get a face like this. Like it used to take me sometimes 3 hours. And if I wasn't on with y'all, it probably would have took me about an hour to do my makeup. But I've gotten a lot better at it. A lot. Can't find my... Let's see if I can get this one to work. I'm still not good at doing a wing. I'm still not good at doing a wing. Let's see, I'll clean that one up a little bit. Not too much though. Okay, let's do the other one. Mm-hmm. It's hard to talk when you're trying to do a wing, y'all. All right. Two wings down. I don't really care for this NYX liner. This one. But since I paid for it, I'm going to use it until it's gone. So, like the felt liner, it has its moments when it'll do right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll call Frida back in a minute. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And then just clean this one up a little bit. That's it, y'all. That's it. So put my wig on because this is a get ready with me. uh, And then I got to finish my brows. So I did make this wig because I got tired of sew-ins and not being able to get to my hair. So I went ahead and learned how to make a wig. And it took me some time, but when I took my last sew-in down, I said I was going to just practice on how to make it, and I did. And I got it on the first try after watching like a gazillion videos. And I don't use anything on the edges. I just, pull it down and kind of like place it where I want it. And that's it. No lace glue, nothing. I don't have no baby hairs right now, but I'm not really worried about that. I gotta let that section dry because I got a little water on it when I was wetting my beauty blender, but I'll just probably put some more curls in it. But yeah. I'm gonna throw a few more curls in there. All I keep thinking about, that song been in my head since yesterday. Y'all know that song, She's a Bad Mama Jama. I love that song, y'all. This is a song that's been in my head for like the last 24 hours. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to slide into my little Fashion Nova dress. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put some more curls in it. But it looks okay. It don't look too bad. But I'll probably put a few curls in it and just pin them in place until it's time for me to get on camera. Sometimes I wear lashes. Some days I don't. It just depends. Some days lashes I just can't be bothered with. Thanks, honey. Put on the bracelet I'm going to be wearing. Because today's video is going to be a really easy video. Y'all know every year I do a Girl Scout video. Because I really believe in supporting the American Girl Scouts. And I have fun with the video. So today, it's what we're doing. And then I'm going to do another video for Saturday called Kitchen Talk. Because I've only did one. But I did promise that I was going to do another one. And it's just to give an update of what's going on. How I feel about certain things. Or whatever. Y'all, let me put my dress on. Because I don't want y'all to see all my goodies. And then I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see what she's wearing today. But I'm going to finish fixing this hair in a minute. Give me 1 second to slip into my dress. Oh my goodness. Is she ready? Mm-hmm. I'm coming, y'all. Mm-hmm. Is she gonna go up? Ooh, girl. Mm. Oof. I don't know about this one, y'all. She don't fit like the last one. All right. Here she go. Oof. Let me pull the camera down some. She's a little too fitted. Well, she's supposed to fit like this, but okay. This is what I'm wearing today. You see my little pooch? But yeah, this is what I'm wearing today. Let me stop being silly. But yeah. How do y'all like this? Look. Do y'all like this dress? That's the Stairmaster doing its work. But yeah, I like it. I think my husband will like this one too. So it's Fashion Nova simple life kind of dress. And they say it's red and it's in an XL. Oh, thanks. Thanks, baby Frida. So y'all like it? My stomach still ain't where I want it to be, but it's getting there. So yeah. Ooh. I'm so happy I got my boobs done because I would have never been able to wear a dress. So I can see my laces coming in a little bit more. I feel kind of sexy. I got to send my husband a picture of this. Ooh. He gonna be like, girl, I can't come home for lunch, but I see you for dinner. Let me stop. But yeah, this is cute. I like this. My boobs look good. Let me fix them a little bit. They look better. He is not gonna lock me in the house. Let me stop. That's Bam. She being bad. Let me drink some water. Getting a little booty, getting a little booty, getting a little snatch, getting a little snatch. I do have to continue to work on my belly though, but it's not as bad as it was, y'all. So the weight's coming off. But yeah, I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. But so then I'm gonna go put some curls in my hair and finish. I have to put this ring light in the kitchen and connect the camera to the monitor, and then I'm going to be ready to film. And yeah, my husband might take me out to dinner. He kind of, you know, people be like, and then I'm gonna get off here. You know, I had this one cousin and she was like, how do your husband feel about how you dress? And that particular day, the dress I had on was actually a dress that he picked out, and he was coming around the corner when she said it, and he was like, I picked that dress out. He was like, I like for my wife to look sexy. It does not bother him if I wear something really sexy. Because his thing is, it's not what you're wearing, but like how you carry yourself. And I don't carry myself in a slutty way. And even if I did, I'm his slut because I'm married to him. Okay, so it doesn't matter. But he likes the way I dress. I'll say that. He's okay with the way I dress. He like Fashion Nova dresses. Like he be like, girl, you gonna put that Fashion Nova on? And I be like, yes. But my husband thinks that I'm cute flirty, fun. He loves my sexiness. And that's one of the things that attracted him to me. My husband said, he tells people that I am probably one of the most feminine women he's ever met. And that is one of the things that he loves about me. He loves my femininity. And he loves that even when I'm at my heaviest, I still think like I'm like the sexiest thing walking. To him, he thinks that sexiness is a state of mind and the person, not necessarily how you look. But he thinks that sexiness is just it's a whole, it's more than just your body. It's a mental thing. And to him, I'm just sexy. So that's why he's so attracted to me. And if he ever decides not to be, then we're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? But right now, he loving it. So he hasn't seen this dress on me yet, but I think he gonna like it. I like it too. About another 20 pounds, I'm gonna be naked. Let me stop. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up so I can start in our. We have one video already for March, but my goal between this week and next week is to get all of March videos done because, like I said, at the end of March, I am gonna be going to see my sister, and I want to have all the videos finished now so that I can enjoy March. And the first week of March, I will start on the first 3 videos. I will do the first 3 videos for April, which are probably going to be Easter videos. I'm going to do the bunny cake, and then I'm going to do a lemon cake, and then I'm going to do 2 dishes, like cooking dishes, for March. So, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm probably going to take a picture of this fit and post it for the brand. What y'all think? What y'all think? I think we got to post it a certain way. You know. I know, baby Frida. I said I got the first video for March. I'm finna do the rest of them this week. Bye, baby Frida.